Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the top 32 of the German Nationals, and we have Tim R on Dragon Link versus Phila B on Runic Live Twin Spright. So Tim's going to start with Summon Seyfried, and then activate Seyfried effect to go ahead and discard Levy to go search, try to grab Lubellion. Ulti Levy, by the way, kind of nice. So grabbing Lubellion. Also, my bad for being a couple days behind on uploading this. I know the European National Championship is not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after. So like the weekend before NEWCQ. I'll be going over that for sure. And if there's any event this weekend, I'll also be going over that. Well, after the YCS. Then they're going to go Striker Dragon, effect to go Surge. I guess maybe the YCS is the event this weekend. I don't know if it's being streamed yet or not. But they're going to go in the Striker Dragon. Go ahead, grab the Boot Sector launch, the Lubellion, grab them out Magma Mutt from the deck. So now they're going to activate Quick Launch. Okay. The opponent's deck is not known for having a lot of hand traps in it. Like, they might have, like, Evenly, Dark Ruler, Special Summon Absorouter. That's strong. Now, do you even go into Romulus? What would you even dump? You already have Seyfried in rotation, Absorouter. Is it just a waste of a Link too? Or do you plan on going in the Borland with it? Like, use that to make triple burst. I think that's what they're thinking about. Using it to make triple burst. We also see Dark Ruler in Tim R's main deck. They're going to search Tracer. And then go search Ravine. I mean, we don't know if it's in the opponent's deck, but we could see Dark Ruler, Evenly, Talons, all three of those. Maybe even Droplet. I've seen Droplet in Live Twin Spright recently. Oh, wait, they took the Runic out of it. Okay. I'm fairly certain it said Runic Live Twin Spright. Without the Runic cards, if they drew no hand traps, that's very unfortunate. Because they probably play like 12 hand traps-ish. If they didn't draw any, that's crazy. But maybe they have other cards like Talons, Book of Moon. Uses Baron and Tracer here, go into the Bestial Synchro. Yeah, I think this card turn 1 is like... I feel like you almost always want to summon it. Because it's an extender, that's an interruption. Also, tributing it for Lubellion's not even the worst. But they're going to bring out Absorouter. And it looked like they were going to link Absorouter off, but I don't even think that's the play. Aren't you supposed to tribute it for Lubellion? I guess maybe that plays in the Nib more. Okay, so they were going to activate Boot. And then Boot effect to summon, bring out Tracer. Tracer effect, pop Boot, go summon. And then they're just flying through their deck. I also have this on 1.25 times speed just to make it a tiny bit quicker without really making it noticeable. Yeah, the opponent's just looking through their graveyard. They see the Lubellion, the Levy, the Seyfried. They're going to make Savage. And then Savage effect to equip Romulus. If they just pass their turn here, then they for sure misplayed. Because they always had... I mean, obviously, Seyfried had back. But I was going to say, they always had access to summoning Lubellion early. But I guess you just wait until right now to summon it. And then... yeah, actually, I think that's fair. And then they're going to go ahead and rip. Yeah, because then we get to bring out Lubellion, because if we did it earlier, we played in the Nib harder. Yeah, okay. I actually think that they played it nice. So they're going to bring out Lubellion, and then Lubellion effect. They might also know what they're playing against, which is why they may have built the end board more like this, instead of maybe like a Borland Dragon, just because Borland's not very... great in the Live Twin Spright Runic. Well, it's not bad. It's not like overly bad, but the Runic cards, like the Freezing Curses, does end up dealing with it. They're gonna go End Phase Magma Search. I don't. This has just got to be too much, right? This is a lot. They're gonna grab Swarm, which makes me think that maybe they have branded beasts up. Otherwise, it's probably just Baldrake. Okay. So, I mean, we built a nice end board with a lot of follow-up. Like, we have Regang there and Seal. Those are our main follow-up pieces. Oh my gosh, they're going to go Battle Phase, End of Battle, Evenly, Chain Savage, activate another Evenly. Wait. Yo, that is crazy. Okay, so, I mean, they have Seal. Seal contribute and, like, maybe bounce back Lubelli on the hand. And then you could keep the Bestial Synchro or Regained. But no, they're going to bounce back Regained and then keep the Bestial Synchro. Okay. I guess bouncing back Regained isn't bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, especially if you know what you're playing against, just because the opponent's deck does get hurt pretty hard by something like Regang sticking. But they're going to bring out Magma, and then, Magma affects search during the end phase. Okay. We know that they have Druis in hand, which doesn't do anything, and we also know Ravine. Oh, and I can see the last card's a spell. Oh, wait, it's the Regained. Yeah. It's Ravine, Druisworm, Regained. Okay, so they know everything in their hand right now. Everything is known. They're reading over the Bestial Synchro. Maybe they don't want to mess up and banish one of their own cards. Tim definitely has banished stuff, though. It's like a little bit off the screen. They're going to go normal summon Lilla, and then Lilla effect to go special. That is definitely the one you want to start with. Sunny Snitch is actually like the best one to start with, assuming that doesn't get hit with Ash Blossom, just because then you have like the little life point gain and losing, which is really nice. And then also the spell is just good. If you draw like a Lilla and the spell, it's an extender, so an extra body. But let's see, they're going to bring out Frost from deck. Now, hopefully they have more like, a Spright card. Oh, there we go. There's their banish pile. Back on screen. Yeah, maybe like a Spright card, like a Spright Jet, Spright Blue, a starter, preferably one of those. Oh. Okay. Is going to overlay, maybe making a Mannequin Cat. Yeah, I actually don't know how I feel about a Mannequin Cat. A Mosquito? Oh, it really is just live twin Spright. It's not runic. When they took the runic off, I was like, maybe there's still runic in their line, especially after we saw the double evenly. But no, they're just gonna make Mosquito. Is that Mosquito pass? Has to be, right? Like, there's no reason you just make Mosquito there in main phase 2 for no reason. Okay, yeah, they just scoop. Sure. I mean, the opponent could have messed up really bad. People forget that Mosquito has, like, it has a full effect. It does a lot. They have to attack. Like, all the opponent's monsters have to attack if they're able to. And then the Mosquito can actually trigger off the opponent attacking. It says when an attack is declared, not when you declare an attack. So you can definitely win with that. I actually had an opponent mess up last night with Mosquito. They could have burned me for an extra 3,300 when I attacked, but they didn't. It didn't matter. I mean, I was going to win the game anyways, but they could have burned me for extra, and they didn't. So we're going to see live twin Spright go normal summon Lilla, effect, bring out Frost. It's just so interesting to see the deck top without the runic cards, because that's just what so many people are playing in it. But they're going to go Lilla, bring out Frost, and then special Jet effect. And then that goes ahead and searches. Maybe Tim opens up the Dark Ruler No More that we saw in their deck game 1. They're going to Jet, go grab starter. Okay. Maybe just makes Gigantic here to play around Nib. Yup, leaving the Frost on board because it's the Kelsey. You want to start with the Kelsey, so that way you get Kelsey draw. Because if you start with the Lilla, then all you get is a pop this turn. which obviously a draw is better than a pop turn 1. Gigantico summon, bring out blue, and then blue effect. It's like the European ulti with the spiral behind it. It's so nice. But searching out Carrot, yeah, you pretty much always prioritize Carrot over red, I feel like. I mean, Talents is a card, Evenly's a card. So Carrot's also just like pretty good. So special that out. Also, I guess it depends what else they're actually gonna go for. If they have another body, then they could go for IP first. Or maybe they just use the Carrot to go into like the Kelsey, which I think would also be fair. Yeah, they're thinking here about what to go for. It's because, like, I don't even know what they're thinking about, to be honest. Because, like, I feel like you would have already had to have thought this out. Because once you make IP, if you don't have any extender in here, you're full committed into making Kelsey underneath of it. You can't just pass there or anything. So they're going to make the Kelsey, bring out Lilla, and then Kelsey plus Lilla into the Lily Link. And then effects, try to special summon back. They're under Gigantic. They also can't Bestial, which is another thing that the Gigantic allowed them to dodge this turn. Both of those were big. Kelsey, draw 1. And then activate Monster Reborn. Okay, maybe that was the extender that they had, and they were thinking on the order they wanted to do this stuff in. They're going to go Reborn for Carrot. Yup, you want to summon it in that zone specifically, so that way if you have to Nightmare Griffin, like, early, it points to both. And then if you use this to bring back, this is still linked even under the Griffin. And then they're going to activate Bestial Lubellion, discard to go search. I see Magma in their hand already. They're going to Ash Blossom that. With the quickness so fast that the Ash Blossom was upside down. And now, maybe there's like a Smasher set. Oh, I think they said Battle. And they went IP. Yeah, because they're going to try to end their battle and then use Bestials. But they're going to link. Bring out Nightmare Griffin. They might not even have a card in hand. Yeah, they don't even have a card in hand. I was going to say, if they have a card in hand, you can Nightmare Griffin, reset. Oh, you can't, because they didn't even use starter turn 1. Oh, they used Reborn. Yeah, they would be able to set Reborn from the grave. And then draw 1. Which is pretty nice. Being able to draw 3 cards on this turn is good. Whichever Nightmare you brings out lets you draw. The Kelsey lets you draw. The Frost lets you draw. Turn 1 Kelsey lets you draw. And now the Nightmare Griffin's there. A Bestial could still just out that. Yeah, I think they're just in battle. You wouldn't do this just during the main phase. I mean, you could, if their hand is strong enough to, like, play through everything. But odds are this is in battle. Banish, special out Mag, can't use Magma effect. Oh, they did. They went Kelsey effect, and they went Chain Magma, banish Lilla. So now they had to bring out the regular Lilla from the graveyard. Which is also good to remember that your links can just bring out the level 2s. They don't have to bring out the links. Oh, they're going to Econ switch to defense. Is that the play? I don't think it's bad, but was it Econ Tribute Lilla to take? I kind of feel like that's better. It's like taking the body off board, forcing the opponent to commit more. Oh. Oh. My gosh. Druis is going to go in. They have to have a way to stop it, right? Like a Econ or a Smasher, because otherwise they go Crash in the Nightmare Griffin, and then effect a send. And then they could just send. Oh, they have the Book of Moon. Yup, just outing all these cards. They had a lot of good cards to protect their field with. Now they're going to go activate Baldrake. Trying to banish Frost. Oh, it's actually crazy that they banished Blue last time and not Frost. Because, the Frost, does a lot, while Blue doesn't do anything. But they're gonna go summon Baldrake, beat over Kelsey. Oh, I thought they were about to activate another card. By the way they pointed at it, I was like, there's no way. Like another Book of Moon there? Broken. But okay, now we're gonna go main phase 2. Tribute, bring out Lubellion, Jerusalem effect, try to send Nightmare Griffin. Yes, Lubellion can tribute set monsters. And then they're going to go Lubellion effect. It's actually a way to play around TC too. You can actually like tribute set a Bestial, and then bring out Lubellion, bring out Branded Beast, tribute pop. But yeah, they're going to bring out the Branded Beast here. Wow, they really normal summon trade. That's just game. That's just game. That's just Baron, right? If the opponent has no cards in hand, you summon a Baron here, you win. Okay, activate starter, sure. Go summon. Yeah. Okay, blue in the Jet. Now, I actually forget what Jet search turn 1. Was it the starter, or did they already use a starter? And I just, like, messed up? I think I messed up. Didn't they starter in the carrot turn 1? No, because they Gigantic in the blue, and then blue in the carrot, and summoned it. So they must have known that the last card was starter then. But they make Baron pop carrot. Now they have the decision, do they want to... Oh my goodness, they have quick launch. Wow. Also, I'm pretty sure Lilla is the one that lets you gain 500 every time the opponent attacks. Or maybe it's Kelsey. Either way, there should have been either gang or burn damage done because of Lilla. I don't remember which one it was. Usually it doesn't matter. Like, even here it doesn't really matter. Technically, they have Bestial Synchro that could special summon back, but without a Banished Dragon, it's probably not worth it. They're going to go Tracer in the Striker effect, go grab Boot. Okay. Yup. And then, I guess they could Striker add back Tracer, and then go in the Seal, and then Synchro 8, but instead they're going to go Seal, Branded Beast, Tribute Seal, Pop Lilla. And then we're going to get Seal effect to go special. Oh, that brings out Seyfried, right? I feel like it does. Seyfried seems like it does a lot here. It seems like it gives you like infinite follow-up. But I guess you don't need follow-up. You know the only card in their hand. Yeah, we can't get to like Lubellion back on field. Otherwise, I was gonna say maybe just go for Seyfried in the Levy and rip the hand. But we're gonna go into a Tum effect, detach, go special. Okay, and we got to activate Magma because it was summoned off Seal. That's why we did this. Okay. Because then this can then go into the Seyfried. But we also got the Magma effect because we weren't able to get it earlier because we had to summon it under Nightmare Griffin. Yeah, they're gonna bring out the Seyfried. Depending on what's in their deck, if they had regained, maybe you could bring out Sornier, and then Sornier dump regained. Because really, at this point, it's not like you have to set up infinite interruptions against your opponent. You could also go for follow-up. Because you already have enough to beat them. Like, Baron Negate plus Branded Beast should just be enough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. And there's going to be more added to the field. Like, at least a Seal could get added. So they're going to Seyfried, grab black. I forget which lights they have engraved. They do have a Tum on field that if they can get rid of, I was going to say, then they could do that. Oh, they could banish Seal. It's true. Yep, that's the extra light. Because you don't want to banish Seyfried or Lubellion. Link accidentally puts him in the banish pile, bring out Dark. And then they're going to get the black effect to go search for white. So it goes in the Dark Charmer. Oh my gosh, so it's just a Pisty line. Yeah. I guess that's even more fair. It just doesn't stop. It's like, this is just way overkill. Dark effect to take IP, sure. I mean, IP, Lilla, they're really just the same thing here, to be honest. Special summon out white. The zone of that also doesn't matter. Unless they're just going for a completely different line. But summon white by banishing. I mean, they could just go straight in the Borland. They don't even have to Pisty. I guess, like, we get to bring out Tracer. But I don't know what we're going to use that Tracer for, though. Activate boot, effect, pop, go summon. Yeah, because we could have also just gone the Borland, negate blue, and then bring out Recharger. Or bring out Tracer in the Recharger. So we could have had the exact same thing, but without using extra bodies. But I guess then our Savage doesn't have, yeah, our Savage would only be able to equip Dark. I guess 3 negates is cooler than 2. Saferd, banish, add back Lebellion. Okay, end phase, grab off Magma. And then Magma's going to grab back Druisworm from the grave. Yeah, then they're going to go ahead, shuffle. Okay. Pass turn. Now you have to play through Savage, Borland, Baron DeFleur, Branded Beast, Druisworm. They're going to start with Special Summon Jet, effect, Chain Baron to negate that. They have Savage to negate the last card. Normal summon out Kelsey. On summon, Druisworm, banish, summon, Branded Beast, tribute, pop Kelsey, Druisworm, send blue. That's the handshake. Yup. Okay. Okay, I respect it. That was funny. But okay. That is going to be it for the top 32. I'm going to be moving on to the top 16. That'll be uploaded not too long right after this. I'm going to upload top 32, top 16, top 8, top 4, and finals today. So you can expect a total of 6 uploads from me today, including the Iron Man I posted earlier. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.